Abigail and Chad become husband and wife at St. Luke's. They kiss. At the Kiriakis mansion, Victor doesn't want Brady to lose his sobriety over the likes of Nicole Walker. Brady admits he can't get over the guilt of Eric leaving town. Victor advises that when you start getting what you want in life, you have to give up the guilt of how it came about. Would he rather Eric stay and grow closer to Nicole? Would he rather they end up in bed together? Brady looks grim and tells Vic not to go there. At the square, Chloe tells Nicole that Eric left Salem because of her. She can't keep secrets from her friend after everything she put her through and confesses that Eric left Salem because he's in love with Nicole. Nicole is speechless with disbelief. Chloe details what she knows about Brady sending him away. Nicole's shocked. She realizes that's why Brady's speech at the wedding was so strange. Nicole's grateful Chloe exposed Brady. She asks Chloe to babysit while she goes to do something. Chloe looks worried. Gabi and Eli share a kiss in the park until Rafe comes upon them. He clears his throat and asks what the hell Eli thinks he's doing. Gabi tells her brother off and defends Eli. Rafe mentions that Chad and Abby finished their vows. Gabs assumed they would and is glad. She tells Rafe it's been a long day. She needs alone time. He goes and Gabi sighs. She tells Eli not to be scared off. He's not. He's affected by her defending him. They agree to take things slowly. At Salem PD, Sonny and Paul ask Marlena to talk Lucas into authorizing an exhumation of Will's body. Marlena's quiet. Sonny knows what happened at the church was painful. Paul insists Will's dead and that Ben's a liar, but Sonny says there's that slim chance. Marlena agrees. She will do what she can. John pokes his head in and Paul takes him aside to fill him in while Sonny works through his survivor's guilt. Marlena tries to comfort him. In walks Hope and another cop with Ben who says, "Oh look. The gang's all here." Hope takes Ben into the interrogation room and Marlena follows. Hope and John reappear and John consoles Paul. In the other room, Marlena asks why Ben declared that Will is alive. Ben puts his head down on the table. As she questions him, he grows aggressive and feels he's being attacked and scorned when all he's trying to do is tell the truth. A cop enters the room and Marlena waves him away as Ben yells, "To hell with all of you." Back outside, John rubs Paul's shoulders. He asks his son to consider what he'll do if Ben's telling the truth and Will's alive. Paul hopes his dad doesn't believe this bull. John just thinks his son should be prepared. Paul refuses to let Ben ruin what he and Sonny have. Back in the interrogation room, Ben calms down. He gives Marlena credit for not freaking out. She thinks he needed the outlet. Marlena saw the remorse and regret in his face when he talked about hurting Will. Ben thinks she needs to get her eyes checked. Marlena reminds him they were friends and Will was kind to him. Ben tears up. She asks how it's possible Will's alive. He doesn't know. He also says he hasn't seen Will. He admits somebody told him Will is alive, but doesn't say who. When she asks if it was a visitor at Bayview, he perks up. He looks conflicted when she asks who. Rafe arrives and Hope tells him his new partner will be Eli. He's unimpressed. Marlena comes out and tells everyone she thinks she can piece Ben's story together. Back in interrogation, Hope asks Ben about his visitor. He doesn't remember any. Hope shows him pictures of his father, Clyde, visiting him in Bayview. At the DiMera mansion, Chad asks Abigail if she'd mind canceling their honeymoon. She wasn't aware they planned one. He confides that he planned a trip to Australia. She agrees they should postpone so they can be there for Sonny. Chad takes Mrs. DiMera to bed. Upstairs, they make love and Chad asks Abby to promise they'll be together forever. Back at the Kiriakis mansion, Sonny walks in on Brady talking business on the phone. He disconnects and Sonny launches into a tirade against Brady for acting as though he's CEO when Sonny is. Victor interrupts. The men argue about who is a better CEO. Neither will back down, so Sonny asks Victor to take a side. It's raining when Eric arrives home. A knock comes to his door. It's Nicole, Nicole.